Hi there, my name is Juji. Welcome to my channel. This is a space for everyone and anyone who is interested in exploring self-development and relationships through the human design system. A few years ago, one of my favorite movies came out, A Star is Born, starring Lady Gaga, who I absolutely adore, and Bradley Cooper. And rumors started to fly once everybody saw them perform together, not just in the movie, but also at the Oscars, about whether or not there was something going on between the two of them. And so I started to wonder whether or not it was actually their chemistry that we were witnessing, or was it just really good acting, as Gaga claimed? And what I found is that the answer is yes. Let me show you what I mean. All right, so this is Lady Gaga's chart. I've seen this many times actually, because like I said, I'm a very big fan. She's a generator, a 5-1 profile. She's sacral authority, and she is single definition on the left angle cross of upheaval. There's been a lot of upheaval in her life. We've gotten to witness a lot of it ourselves. And she has the channel of struggle, just like Brad Pitt, who I just talked about in my previous video. So really, her life is all about struggling to be uniquely herself. If she's not struggling, it's not her life. And boy, is she a unique individual, as we can see, not just from her music, but her fashion choices, her music videos. She's really changed the game in terms of how we see pop stars and what we can expect from our performers. So this is Bradley. He's a projector. He's a 6-2 profile, splenic authority, also single definition on the left angle cross of individualism. And obviously, you know, projectors and generators attract one another. You know, the generator loves the focus that they get from projectors, and projectors love that sacral definition, that energy that they get from the generator aura type. But it takes a little bit more than that to create what I consider to be some serious sparks. So let's see them together. This is Bradley and Gaga's chart overlaid over one another. So they have 4 electromagnetic connections together, which is pretty usual for people who are in a romantic situationship. However, they still have 4 open centers together, which is really, really unusual. Usually when there's that many connections, there's more definition in the composite chart. And I don't even really know what to make of this, to be honest, because I feel like this would definitely point to them remaining friends, but then the electromagnetics are really something else. So I really can't say whether or not they had something going on behind the scenes. Certainly they were able to make rumors fly because, of course, their on-screen chemistry was just off the charts. So let's dig into this a little bit further. The electromagnetics that they have together are the channel of mutation, which is all about creating something new in the world, something unpredictable. And they created beautiful art together. You know, she wrote all of this music for the film. The acting was superb. I mean, I don't know a single person who watched that film and didn't cry. So they definitely were able to provoke people. And the other electromagnetic they have is the channel of maturation, which I just talked about with Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt, which isn't a very sexy connection. It's really more about, you know, having these cycles within the relationship. So, you know, there was a beginning, a middle, and an end to Gaga and Bradley's working together. Once the film was over, once the promotion of it was over, like, we don't really see them together anymore. So I guess it seems like that is complete for them. Then they also have the channel of power together, the 3457. This is interesting because the 34 is the fuel. So this potentially was the fuel that Bradley needed in order to get this project off the ground. Putting her name on it really helped speed it along, so to speak. And then they have the channel of perfected form, the 1057, which is all about behaving as yourself in the now. So together, they really went their own way. It was a complete reimagining of how this story was told. As we know, this is a film that's been remade time and time again. So we were all kind of curious to see what new thing they could show us. How could they update this story and make it interesting for us to watch? The thing that I really want to point out here is also that they have two companionship channels together, which is unusual. I very rarely see couples who have this. So they both have the channel of struggle together, and they both have the channel of surrender, the 2944, which is all about making sure that the tribe has the material it needs through management and salesmanship. And so they sold the shit out of this movie together. Maybe part of how they were behaving on stage was really just their like trickster move that they needed so that people who hadn't already seen the movie, whoever that was, by the time they were watching them on the Oscars, would go out and watch the film just to see like their chemistry on screen together, because they sold it so well to the public. And I would say that companionship channels are where you can really see yourself in the other person. You can really commiserate. Potentially they were commiserating on their struggles together with both having the 2838. And I would say that this points to them being able to be really good friends, really, really close confidants in terms of how they see each other, how they make each other feel, and all of that. I wouldn't necessarily see them as romantic partners, only because there's still so much openness in the chart. There's still 4 open centers, which that is basically what's missing from the relationship. Where you're open is where you're constantly filtering the outside world. So the fact that neither one of them brings that to the relationship just means like there's still plenty out there in the world to explore and to have. So I think they're better off as friends. I'm still obsessed with this film. I loved them together. I felt like the acting was just so well done and the story was so well told. So the fact that these two got together in terms of a creative endeavor, well done. Thank you so much. Funny story, actually, I met Bradley Cooper once before he was mega famous. He had been on a show called Nip Tuck that I loved to watch. It was just really funny when he actually became a movie star. And I was like, hey, remember that time we met that guy? So funny. Anyway, guys, I think this is a good place to wrap it up. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at HDbyZ and find me on my website. The link will be in the show notes. There you can see that I offer individual human design readings, a relationship mentorship program, and a community for conscious women who are exploring strategy and authority in their everyday life. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, ciao for now.